Okay, alright. That's my son, Logan. Can you guess what his favorite candy is? Anyway, welcome to Wine of the Nation's Rage. I have some pretty cool stuff to show you in this video, which was recorded the weekend before Thanksgiving. My wife and I took the kids up to Gatlinburg, where my mother and two sisters had rented a cabin, which I did a full walkthrough of and have the contact info for, should you feel inclined to stay at the same place. But before we get to that, I'd like to show you more of this awesome drive-through park of sorts in Gatlinburg, known as the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. We also took our first trip to Dollywood, but only got a small amount of footage, but my other son, Jonah, has a cool story to tell about that. But for now, let's take a closer look at this motor trail, which actually has a sort of Cades Cove vibe to it, if you're familiar with that place. I got some pretty nice shots of the surroundings in a visual aspect, but the original audio I have mostly cut out due to its lackluster nature. So I will just crank up some jams and share some more info that I collected online about the place in the good old voiceover format. According to Wikipedia, the first permanent Euro-American settlers came to homestead in the White Oak Flats area, which is now Gatlinburg, between 1800 and 1810. The first recorded family to settle were the Reagans, followed by the Bales family. Richard Reagan, the son of one of the original settlers, claimed a large plot of land just south of Gatlinburg, along LeConte Creek. The Bales family then came to settle around 1830. Both families then intermarried and continued to share the adjacent land around Roaring Forks. By 1900, the community had become a mountain hamlet with its own school, church, and general store. In the 1930s, the Park Service gained control of the land, and in 1976, the Roaring Forks Historic District was listed on the National Historic Registry. Many of the original cabins from the Reagans and Bales still remain. To name a few, there's the Jim Bales place, the Ephraim Bales cabin, which we briefly checked out here, and Alfred Reagan's tub mill and cabin. Now, the motor trail that you see here is a narrow one-way road that is open to cars and small pickup trucks only, and is open all year long as it's not winter. It features two overlooks that represent a mid-level elevation for the Smoky Mountains, beginning at Rainbow Falls Trailhead. It then ascends Piney Mountain to a height of about 3,000 feet, and on the way down it passes the Trillium Gap Trailhead, which leads past Grotto Falls and Trillium Gap, en route to the Mount LeConte summit. Climbing back up, the road enters the top of Roaring Fork Hollow. Right after crossing Roaring Fork, the Jim Bales place then comes into view to the east, followed by the Ephraim Bales cabin. And the Alfred Reagan's cabin, and tub mill. and finally reaching the historical district, which offers a nice view of Roaring Fork.
Leave your car here, but leave your money at the shop.
Look, it smells like cat food, or like wet cat food.
It smells like hot brakes.
Yeah. Dare me to touch it? Oh my god, I ain't touching that. I can feel the heat coming off of it. When you shift it into low, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
There we go.
In another fall known as the Place of 1,000 Trips, just before re-entering Gatlinburg. Overall, it was a fun drive and easy way to check out some great scenery. Practice my narrow, rickety bridge driving skills. By the way, just in case you find yourself having to be a little intimidated by these narrow mountain roads, no worries. The Park Service actually offers tours in the sick Pink Panther Safari Jeeps. Look at that.
Whatever you do, don't look down.
The area offers plenty of hiking trails for those that care to venture beyond the confinement of their vehicles. In our case, it was pretty cold outside and my 4-year-old daughter was not feeling so great, so I think that even despite not being able to do any hiking, it was still an adventurous and spectacular journey through nature. Now, I mentioned before that Roaring Forks kind of has a similarity with Cades Cove. And here's the cool thing about it. It's not as big as Cades Cove, but it's very similar. And if you're staying in Gatlinburg or even Pigeon Forge and you don't have the time to spend 3 hours driving to and from Cades Cove back to wherever you're staying, I would recommend Roaring Forks Motor Trail because it's very similar. Like I said, there's not as much, but it is a good history lesson. The views are spectacular. All in all, it's a good time saver if you just don't have the time to invest in driving all the way to Cades Cove. If you do have that kind of time, then I would say, yeah, still go to Cades Cove. Go there at least once, but also go to the other place. I don't know. You guys can figure it out from here.
It smells like rotten cabbage.
The following day, we made our way over to Pigeon Forge to experience Dollywood for the first time. I didn't get a whole lot of footage, however.
Oh, you're driving. Okay, I didn't know this was gonna come so early. You know where the brakes is, right?
Yeah.
The park doesn't seem to be too friendly to using cameras on the rides. Here's a short clip of Jonah and I on the car just before getting yelled at to put my camera away. Despite this limitation, we still had a really good time and couldn't have come at a better time of year.
You gonna eat that whole thing? Are you gonna eat yours?
Is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
As you can see here, the park was completely decked out in its traditional Smoky Mountain Christmas attire.
It really sucked. My GoPro batteries died like instantly because it's so cold.
And by the way, my son has a little something to say about his experience on the Wild Eagle, the park's biggest coaster. So Jonah, what made you want to ride the Wild Eagle?
Because you wanted to ride it?
We actually made a deal, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I told him that I would ride the Acorns with him if he rode the Wild Eagle with me.
Point at the roller coaster in the background. All right, now say I'll ride it.
I'll ride it.
Say it louder.
I'll ride it.
Okay.
So what was going through your head when you were standing in line right there? Is you're biting your nails.
I was wondering what the loop, how fast the loop would be.
And what did you think of it overall?
That it was pretty much my favorite roller coaster.
It was the biggest one at Dollywood.
It was?
Yeah.
Which one?
If you count the hill that it's sitting on top of, it goes like 200 and something feet in the air. Well, you were brave. And that was really cool.
That was probably my favorite roller coaster and it's the best roller coaster ever because it's the only roller coaster that I really liked. And I kind of wanted to ride it again and I also didn't really want to ride it again.
But it was only like your second time riding a roller coaster, right?
No.
Proud of you! Oh, I'm so proud of you.
All right. Oh, you got a camera too.
Alright guys, so today we're leaving the cabin. It's been a fun little vacation. Yeah, as you can see, we are fully packed and we're heading out, so yeah.
Alright, I'm trying my best to figure out what this place is called, and there's a sign right here. Okay, we'll start up. Copyrighted music! We stayed at this place. There's the info. What was the price of this, if you don't mind me asking?
For 3 nights, it was like, including all the fees, it was like over $1,000.
Okay, a little over $1,000 for 3 nights. We're gonna give you a grand tour real quick. First and foremost, gas cylinder here, so we got some things. First thing to take note of, it's really weird that there's a charcoal grill right there. You have to be aware of the hazardous aspect of this place. You got to realize we're up on the side of a mountain right now, so there's a big drop off right here. No railing if you got kids, and it's dark, just be aware of that. Okay, now we're gonna go inside. The falls? That's what this particular, oh, the management company is the falls, which doesn't make any sense because they've also got this right here. I already showed you. It might be a sub leasing company or something, I don't know. You got your trash caged up. For obvious reasons, there are bears and raccoons and other wildlife.
Wildlife bears.
Here you go, here's a good shot of the inside. Now, we did have some issues my mom will talk about a little bit more. We had some issues with the dishwasher here, and turn some lights on. You might be able to see the floor right there. If you look right there, you can see it. It's swelled up. There was some water damage. Something was leaking. It was either the dishwasher drain or it had something to do with the trash disposal or whatever the heck you call those
Garbage
things.
disposal.
You got garbage disposal. You got nice fixtures in here. All right, nice sized table there. Pretty good living space. That's probably a, I want to say 60-inch flat screen there.
That's all.
Come in here, you got the master suite. Gotta turn some lights on for you. Closet space. I'm not going to show you every closet. I'm just going to let you know that every closet is about this size. They're all about the same. There's no walk-ins or anything like that. They're all this standard size. So that's the only closet I'll show you. All right, then here's the master bathroom.
Toilet.
Now this is something unique right here, the fact that you've got a garden tub in the room. Then you come out here. This is a double level deck. So you got a nice, Logan, care to demonstrate? Got a nice oversized swing here. It's a little off kilter if you look at it. Not sure what that's all about. It's not level, which is something that they don't seem to show you in the pictures of the place, but it's still comfortable, right?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty
As long as it's not 30 degrees outside, it's a nice place to relax. Okay, then this is your view out here. Keep in mind, each room set in the back of the house or the cabin has double doors. I guess you call those French doors.
Yeah.
Coming out on to the decks. Now I'm showing you the first view on the top level because it's a little bit better than the one on the bottom level. But there's your view. Very gorgeous Smoky Mountain view. Now, as I said, there's there's access to the decks from each level. You got a I'd say that's probably a large. Would you say that's a large size hot tub? It's pretty big.
And it's really nice. He didn't go in it. I did, and I can tell you that it's good until you get out of it.
Okay, so there's that. Got some more seating out here. I really love these chairs. Just made completely out of sticks and old looking wood. We do have, if you're curious about the internet, they've got some direct TV dishes. I don't know what this one is. Now I know the internet itself, it's HughesNet, and it seems to be very good. You said it was good, right?
It was really good. And the service out here is amazing.
Okay. We've also got some receptacles out here that I didn't point out. No central smart speakers or anything like that in this house, in case you're curious about. I know that's something that the one of the latest trends of like Airbnb places, they'll have like centralized, or they'll at least have one smart speaker that you can hook up to and stream audio from your phone or whatever device you want. They don't have that here. This is the second of 3 bedrooms here. This is one my wife and I stayed in. No complaints. Again, you got access to the deck via French door. Same thing with the closet. We do have an additional twin size bed in here, which my daughter slept on. All we did is move the bed over a little bit closer to the closet, and we put that mattress right there, and she seemed to not mind sleeping on that. Turn some more lights on in here so you can see. Okay, nice lighting in here. You got these offset, I don't even know what you call those lights in here. Now, you've also got the ceiling fan. That's one good thing about this, is that each room has a ceiling fan in it. Didn't point that out, but here's the bathroom downstairs, which, how many people? Let's see if there's 2, 4, 6 people used this bathroom over the past 3 days. Toilet area there. Space. Nice counter. Nice cabinet space in here.
Ooh, a toilet.
What kind of view are we looking at? Well, you're not gonna be able to get much out of that, but
A very foggy branch view.
of the woods.
There's a nice little table down here. Oh, we didn't show the table.
Fire extinguisher. Yes, there's a card table. I guess that's what you consider that as. I'm coming. Gosh. Now we do have a washer and a dryer unit here, combo unit. All of these appliances are Frigidaire. Now you might be a fan, but just, you know, going back past history, past experience, I'm not a fan of Frigidaire.
And
Nothing but issues out of Frigidaire appliances.
yeah.
Now this is cool for the kids. So you got 2 doubles here, or I'll say quad twin size beds in here. Closet, chest of drawers in the closet. Another view out this window, and that's it. So that's where we stayed. Had a good time. Short-lived, unfortunately, but it was fun. A nice place, and they said a little over $1,000, so I'm thinking maybe probably $1,100, $1,200 max, probably for 3 nights. So yeah, pretty nice place. We had fun, we enjoyed it, and till we meet again, Smoky Mountains. All right, let's go do other stuff now. All right, last thing we'll show you is on our way out of here is the ride down to the main road off the side of the mountain.
You guys say bye, cabin.
Bye, cabin.
Oh, that one over there. Show them that cabin. That's a 3-story, 3 decks. That's awesome. We gotta get some gas. Not that kind of gas. hairpin turn on the downgrade. It's worse when you're driving up. This is about a 10% grade, I would say, in some spots. Comes another hairpin. It's like a double hairpin down here. What, baby? Yep. And that's it.
Not too bad.
You get used to it. The first time it's like, whoa. And then you get used to it after that.
The little pond is icy.
No big deal.
I'll bet you they do use that for ice skating.
28 degrees right now. Not Celsius.
How'd you like the trip, Evvies? What was your favorite part? Getting bubbles. Jonah, how'd you like the trip?
It was good.
What was your favorite part?
The Dollywood. Riding that.
Woo!
You
That was
said
his
that's his
favorite
favorite
part.
part. Okay.
Logan, how was your trip?
It was good.
What was your favorite part?
Tanger, which I'm glad that we're going back.
Oh, Logan gets a twofer of his favorite. What was your favorite part?
Just getting away and taking time off of work.
This is Evie's first time in Blue Ridge. Well, since she can remember.
Oh crap, where are we going?
Oh, I put it in my phone.
This looks like a place where Shadow, Chance, and Sassy would get
This looks like where they
lost.
filmed the show. Tell me I'm wrong. Doesn't that look like the mountain shooting? Like right beyond that is where the tell me I'm wrong.
Womp, 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 womp. Alright, you gotta get on there.
Look at that, guys. Jonah, look.
You agree with me, right? That's exactly what it looks like.
I'm doing it.